The Scotland County Tigers are off to their best start that fans have seen in close to 2 decades. The Tigers come into Week 4 of football after wins against Louisiana, Highland, and Harrisburg. Currently, the Tigers are outscoring their opponents by close to 30 points a game. Most impressive might be their 49-0 victory over Harrisburg last week that moved the Tigers up to the number 10 spot in the Missouri Media Poll rankings. The South Harrison Bulldogs are off to a similar start. Equally as impressive, probably a little bit more battle-tested than the Tigers. South Harrison defeated number 7 Milan in a one-score game in Week 1. They ran away from Putnam County in Week 2, and they defeated Marceline last week by a final score of 38-37. The stage is set for a battle in Bethany on Friday. I'm Weston Smith, and this is your Tale of the Tape. The Scotland County offense is putting up just over 35 points per game. Through 3 weeks of play, they've run the football an average of 38 times per contest. Lewis and Clark, all-conference running back Bo Triplett, has over half those carries for the Tigers, averaging 22 carries for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns a game in his senior stand. When the Tigers aren't feeding Bo the football, they lean on junior Camden Forrest to help their running game. Lane and Levi Stott have consistently got an opportunity for big plays in the rushing attack, and most recently, senior Vince Dale has done some power running for the Tigers, picking up a rushing touchdown last week against Harrisburg. Forrest, Dale, Stott, and seniors Marcus Smith and Owen Brown have been where the Tigers look in their passing attack, with junior quarterback Dane Blessing throwing 16 passes for 9 completions and 143 yards on the season. Their offensive line, the Road Graders, made up of Logan Buford, Mason Parsons, Wes McSparron, Trent Mallett, Owen Brown, and Bristol Alexander, have been phenomenal through 3 weeks. Senior Owen Brown is money at kicking extra points through the uprights, and I think Scotland County might have unlocked yet another weapon last week with kicker Frederick Winther. I would be willing to bet a couple of Winther's kicks last week would have a solid chance from near 40. South Harrison comes into this week averaging nearly 38 points per game, 3 more than the Tigers. They put up 36 points against a state-ranked Milan team, they posted 38 points against a state-ranked Marceline team, and they'll be without a doubt the best offense that Scotland County has faced this year. The Bulldogs are going to look to lean on Grand River's all-conference running back, Craig Coffey. The Bulldogs are quick and strong up front, their offense is talented at a lot of positions, and they'll throw a lot at the Tigers. What I'm looking forward to most in this one, however, is in the offenses. I'm excited to see how that talented Scotland County defense is going to handle the Bulldogs. Scotland County is giving up just under 5 points per game. Their defense gave up 1 touchdown at Louisiana, 1 more at home against Highland, and then they shut out Harrisburg last week. Scotland County has forced 6 turnovers through 3 games. Lane and Levi Stott each have 2 interceptions, with Vince Dale and Owen Brown both having a fumble recovery. With the Stotts and teammate Austin Curry, their secondary is really good. Dale, Parsons, Buford, Mallett, and Brown will be a challenge for any offensive line to keep in check. Triplett and Forrest behind that group of 5 might be the scariest part for any offense that's facing the Tigers. I think Scotland County will look on a big night from Blessing and their receiving corps, along with some quality play in their defensive secondary to take them to 4-0 in the year. If the Tigers can avoid turning the ball over, I'm taking the Tigers in this one. Kickoff scheduled for 7 p.m., the Battle of Undefeated in Bethany. You won't want to miss it. I'm Weston Smith, and this is your Tale of the Tape.